there. My name is Dr. Antonioko, and I'm here to share with you some brief thoughts that I believe will bless you. Now, on your daily guide to recovering miracles through seed faith, I want you to know that this short exhortation or teaching will bring about a turnaround in your life. It will bring about a revolution in your finances, because I discovered that a lot of people have challenges, which wake up every day and our heart pants for more money to pay bills, to move to the next level, to help our children do well, to get their needs met, and also to take our lives to the next level. Now, if you read the book of Mark's Gospel, chapter 12, verse 41, you find that Jesus was more concerned about our needs, and not just concerned about our needs. Jesus is really concerned about the needs of that our financial needs be met. Here we find in verse 41, Bible says, and Jesus sat over against the treasury and beheld how people cast money into the treasury, and many that were rich cast in much. And there came a woman, a poor widow, and she threw in 2 mites, which make a farthing. And he called unto him his disciples and said unto them, verily I say unto you, that this poor widow had cast more in than all they which have cast into the treasure. For all they did cast in of their abundance, but she of her want did cast in all that she had, even all her living. Now, what is the lesson, or what is the key in the scripture I just read? It just shows that it's only what we give to God can God multiply back to us. Here we find Jesus right by the side of the offering bowl. Now, first of all, it shows that our giving is so vital for our restoration. Now, Jesus went on to describe this woman, that she was a poor widow. Now, look at those 2 words, poor and a widow. To be poor, a poor person should not be considered a candidate for giving. And a widow, meaning her source of sustenance, her husband that was her provider, had been taken away through death. So she was practically without a spouse, without a helper, and she was more like a liability or a dependent. She was so poor. And the Bible makes us to understand that she gave her farthing, or so to speak, she gave, yes, her farthing. She gave the little. A farthing is a little, the lowest denomination. She gave it. And now Jesus saw it, called the attention of the disciples, and made them see that this woman has practiced the principles of seed faith. She had given a seed to produce a harvest. She was poor. She was a widow. Why would Jesus accept the offering without returning back to her? Because this is a principle that will turn her life around. Now, the lesson again today is only what we give to God can God multiply back to us. The Bible tells us that as long as the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, winter and summer shall not cease. Now, if you believe that summer and winter still exist, night and day still exist, then you should also believe that seed time and harvest will always come to pass. So I want you to know that it's only what we give to God can God multiply to us. You're watching this broadcast right now. You're down, you're poor like the widow, and you're desperate. Give your best seed. All she had was a farthing. Now, for the miracle to come to play, she had to give it away. The Bible tells us in John's Gospel that except a corn of wheat falls into the ground and dies, it abides alone. I pray for you today. You who are desirous for a miracle, you want to recover, you want to experience a recovery miracle. Now sow that seed to come out of your situation. I pray for you that as you give out in faith, you sow your seed, a miracle will come. Your rent will be paid, your church school fees will be paid, and you have a great time of restoration Expect a miracle. You'll recover.